Welcome back to the channel. I've been out of town for a couple of weeks, so we are going to get back in the swing of things. First of all, got a new seat, lower profile. It's lower than that one. That one's sitting on the ground right now, and this one is sitting on 1.5 inches of 2x4s. We got it sitting back further. It's sitting lower. This is the seats we're going to go with. They're NRGs. And this is sitting right now at the height of the batteries. I think we can actually tilt it back just a little bit more and we'll get in a little more headroom, which is gonna be perfect. So for this episode, what we're gonna start doing is, now that I have this fitted and I know where it's gonna be sitting at, we can go ahead and start cutting up the chassis. We gotta cut the floor out. We gotta cut out this entire center member right here. And then we got to cut out all the parts that we don't need. There's mounting for battery in the back and fuel tank. There's mounting for steering rack up front. We're going to cut all that out, clean it all up, make sure we got a good clean slate to work with, and then we're going to go ahead and start fitting everything up. All right, like I said, that's gonna be our seat. I'm gonna go ahead and order a second one. I'm not gonna go ahead and order the carbon fiber ones. Just from my understanding is all they do for the carbon fiber ones is they just skin the outside with carbon fiber. If anybody does have a carbon fiber one and they wanna correct me on that, please go ahead and do so. But yeah, so this is the seat we're gonna go with. I think we can, like I said, get some more room by tilting it back further, and otherwise it's gonna be good. So we'll go ahead, pull everything out of here, jack this up, and then start cutting out the floor pan. So on the bottom here, we have all this 1/4 inch steel ribbing that is put in. So we're gonna cut it. Basically, we gotta cut it right here at the front rail, here, all the way around. We gotta cut these center ones out. And then once we get all of these ribs and everything cut out, we can go from the top. There's only a couple bead welds across some of the portions, and then the entire floor pan here should drop out. And then that should be it. Then after we're done cutting the floor pans out, we'll move on back. Take you guys back here. Oh, spider webs. After the floor pans are done, back here, this entire portion, so this needs to extend out back more. So what we're going to do is we have to cut out this entire rail portion to right about right here, and then remove all this, and then we should have room to get our battery in, and then we can work building back the frame after the battery's in here. So go ahead and do that, start with the pans, and then work our way back here.
course the camera died right when the pan just dropped out. So I tapped it up and the whole thing just swung out and flew over this way and ended up down here. You can see right where it hit the ground, right over here. So there it is, one down, one to go. We'll pick this up tomorrow. All right, here we go. It's another day. Let's get the other half out. All right, guys, so now we got the floor cut out. Now that we have the floor cut out, the floor is on the floor, and we still have all this bracing in here that we need to cut out. So I'm gonna take, for this portion, since I don't have to get through a thick grinds of the 1/4 inch or 3/8 steel, we'll take a Sawzall, cut the braces, cut the entire center section out, take that out of here, and that'll clear up all this. We'll still need to take this out and the two running back. But for now, let's get started with this, and then we'll hit that up on another day. that's out, it's clear. So next, we're gonna go ahead and get to the back, and we can take and grind down these cuts later. These don't matter so much down here, since this entire member across the back here is getting cut out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up and then pick this back up the next day. Cutting takes a lot out of you. Get it? Get it?
Oh, hell no.
So first thing we gotta do, we gotta clean off this surface right here. So we can go ahead and weld in our cross brace, and we're gonna use the same 2x3 frame rail to come across here. We could probably go with something smaller because it's also gonna get the battery rail, but that'll be fine because that's already what it is, and we're taking a bunch of weight out for what was there from the frame itself. Might as well just go on the little bit heavier side right here, and we'll be in a good place.
All right, so we need 17 inches of this 2x3. I have an Evolution saw, so I just gotta take it out and we can go ahead and chop our 17-inch piece. That is what I call a clean cut. Nice. Talk about a precise cut. Right on money. All right, it's all lined up, squared up, and in position. We're gonna take, it's not moving anywhere because we had to beat it in place, so it was that precise. And we'll take and put some good tack welds on there, and then we'll be able to take and do some drop links temporarily. Or actually, we can just relocate that drop link before we cut the frame, and then relocate it to like right over here, and we should be good. I was saying, we're gonna take and just relocate this guy back here. And to do that, I went ahead and notched this flush with this. And then we're gonna do the same thing up here. We're gonna notch it flush. And then I'm gonna take a Sawzall with blade and then just run it flush against the bar, cut it flush, and then re-weld it back here. That way it's not in the way. We can still get the bolts out, but we got this part braced up and it's not gonna move when we cut the frame out. So I went through, made sure that if this gets put right here, that if we take this bolt and index it, it can still exit because this has an eccentric washer on it. Looks good, it's gonna clear. So we gotta clean up this area and this area down here. This is gonna get welded in just like mirror. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna mark it up and then we'll go ahead, clean it up and weld it in place. Right on. So now these are in here. It's all braced. Good triangulation up in the top frame right here. So we can take this entire bottom section and cut it out right back here where the battery's gonna end up. And then we can start working on the battery frame. Well, that's not good. You should never be able to cut open a pipe or a tube that's all welded shut and it's got frickin' water inside. Sweet, so this is all dislodged back here. That's all dislodged from these frame bars. We're not touching the main hoop. We are not touching the main hoop. We're gonna take and cut this right down here on both sides, and the whole thing should just come out.
Looks like my blade got a little fatigued and broke off.
Well, that's out. That's done. Next step, battery frame. So that's a wrap for this episode. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching.